Hi YouTube. It's been a long time since I made a video. I know I've been slacking, but school just got out on Monday, and today is Wednesday, the 23rd, I believe. And yeah, I got out of school on the 21st, so I'm officially a senior, I guess. And I'll be graduating next year. I'm not really there's a lot that has to be done in a year. For instance, graduating and taking finals, ACT, finding a college, stuff like that. But all of that is finna pretty much pale in comparison to my news, which is I am moving right after graduation. Um, my boyfriend told me a couple of I think it was about last week. We were having a conversation, and out of nowhere, he was like, "So when do you want to move down here or over there?" Because Missouri is in the middle. It's to the right of California. Yeah, California's our far right. Missouri's little state right in the heart of America. So I mean, literally just go right directly to the center, from the north to the south center, from the west to the east center, and you'll come towards my state. And I'm not really on the edge, the part between Kansas and Missouri. That's Kansas City, and I don't live there. So I'm kind of, if you go to that state, I'm in the middle of that. But that doesn't even matter. The reason I'm even saying that is because that's 1,600 miles away from Kansas City, which is 20 minutes away from my house. So 1,600 miles away, a day and a half drive, is a lot. And I'm supposed to be moving there. And he lives in San Diego. Well, not San Diego. He lives in Camp Pendleton, or based in Camp Pendleton. It's right on the edge of San Diego. Well, when we went, me and my boyfriend had this little argument that Camp Pendleton is not really in San Diego. Camp Pendleton is right outside of San Diego. Like, you could think that it was there, but it's not. It's in Oceanside. And I have this whole thing where it's San Diego. It's not in Oceanside. It's San Diego. If you look at it on actual map, it's San Diego. When we was in, like where they graduated from boot camp, CRD, that is in San Diego, and Camp Pendleton is right when you pass the Welcome to San Diego sign or whatever. Is Camp Pendleton coming from Los Angeles? Because we drove from Los Angeles to to MCRD for my boyfriend's graduation. We didn't fly into San Diego. We flew into Los Angeles, and it took us about 3 hours to actually make it to his graduation. So we got there pretty early, but with the 3 hours, we had missed the run and all of the other fun stuff that happens on family day. We just got to spend the time with him. And then we missed out on about 30 or 45 minutes of that time because we got there so late. But other than that, that was all fun. That has absolutely nothing to do with anything I was talking about. But anyway, my thoughts are all over the place. I'm making a video because I was watching other people's videos online, and I was really thinking about some stuff, like about NJP and stuff like that. And I realized there's a lot of ways you can get NJP, but some people don't exactly know all the ways you can get NJP, and that's partly the reason why you can't get NJP so much. But some of the stuff that they saying you could get NJP for was like, huh, really? You can get NJP for that? Come on, let's be realistic. NJP, the way my boyfriend explained it to me, is it's kind of like, well, this is my analogy for it. This is how I took it. Say you're in school or whatever, and you're 5, and you get the little red slip for the day, and you go home, and like if you get another red slip that entire week, you get in like some type of trouble. I don't remember. That's how my school operated. Like you get colors of the day, and when it was either red or black, that was the bad day, which means you acted up, you talked back, you didn't want to do your work, you just got in all types of trouble. And at the end of the week, like you would have to go to like reading cheer, and you had to sit there by yourself, and you had separate work from the rest of the class, you missed recess, stuff like that, little kid stuff. But NJP is like that for adults. You get your little bad slip, and you're put on a period of time where you can't get any more trouble, because if you do, then something worse could happen. Now, I never had nothing worse happen to me, so that's the way I took it. Other things that I wanted to talk about, which is probably gonna have to make a part 2 to this video because it's already 6 minutes long. Getting married. I'm 17 right now. I won't be 18 until the end of September, but I don't feel like it's anybody else's. Like, I want advice on like getting married and all of that, but I guess I'm trying to say I don't want to hear everybody's opinion on it. Like, yeah, you can give me advice, but just don't make it a very bad. Don't be rude when you're giving it to me. Put it that way. I know I'm young. I know I might change my mind once I get to 20. If I'm married and I'm thinking when I'm 20 years old, man, I really shouldn't have got married, then that will be my choice. Like, I'm a honest person. I can admit when I make a mistake, but I don't really see a problem with me being married so young, and neither does my boyfriend. I mean, we've been together 2 years, and I was 15 when we got together. I'll be 18 by the time we're married, so I don't know. I just don't see the bigger picture right now, and I guess I don't. Everybody's telling me, well, you gotta have a plan, you gotta be financially stable, and yeah, I understand that. Duh. Like, I'm not just gonna jump up and leave my family where I know I'm gonna have food to eat at night and lights and all that other stuff. I mean, I'm not doubting that my boyfriend can take care of me, but at the same time, that's never the type of person that I wanted to be. I never wanted somebody to have to take care of me because I couldn't do for myself what I wanted to do for myself by the time I was 18, which is why I got a job when I was right after I turned 16, and I've had one ever since. So, I mean, I switched jobs 3 times, but I still have a job, and I still make money, and I can still do for myself right now. Like, I can pay my senior fees, I can pay a car payment if I needed to. I don't want to. I don't want to pay insurance. I mean, I want my mom to pay all that for me, but I could do it if I had to do it. Other stuff that's like really been bothering me, I guess it's like a little rant session, is the fact that it's taking so long. Like, me and my boyfriend was going through a period where it wasn't really good for us, and then now that everything is back to normal, well, I wouldn't say normal because it's better than it was before, but now it seems like a year is far from now, and it really isn't. I know when it gets there, I'm going to be like, man, that really wasn't that long, because that's how I was with boot camp. I was like, looking back on it, I don't think that it was that long from the time I had seen him before, from 3 months later when I saw him at his graduation and on family day and whatnot. When I was there, when I was sitting there living it, it felt like the days couldn't go by fast enough or slow enough. It was literally, it was like, I would look at the time and it'd be like 10:30, and then I would look at the time, like, I would think 2 hours later it'd be 10:35, like that. So I can't really say I thought anything would be different about that. And I guess this is where I'm going to go into my part 2. So, yeah.